Coming back with y'all with what's going on to the whole situation here with Colin Kaepernick. Sorry I didn't respond to it sooner this weekend. Had a lot going on with family. So I'm going to jump into the situation here. So if y'all haven't heard, Colin Kaepernick tried out for the NFL workout this weekend. That was ran by the people he felt comfortable with, the receivers that he felt comfortable with, and actually had a phenomenal workout recorded. But the reason why I'm doing this is because the workout was not sanctioned by the NFL, by the location they originally wanted to go with, which was the Atlanta Falcons practice facility. It was actually at Drew High School in Riverdale, Georgia, 30 miles outside of Atlanta, Georgia, a little suburb area. And last but not least, not to mention too, that Colin Kaepernick also made a statement after his workout saying that he's been trying to get their attention for 3 years to see that he's an elite quarterback and that the ball was in their court, that he had nothing to hide and the NFL needed to stop running. A lot of people's up in arms about this situation. And if they'll, the reason why they're up in arms because I'm going to give you guys a rundown of all what had happened to cause us to get to this point where Colin Kaepernick had decided to run his own workout. So Colin Kaepernick was offered the opportunity sometime this week. I forgot when it was last week. I mean, excuse me, sometime I don't know when it was. Roger Goodell and his people contact his agents to actually send a press release to the world saying we're gonna give Colin Kaepernick a chance to work out with us so that all 32 teams can see how good he really is. But then there was that catch that made everybody look like what really is going on. The catch was there was going to be no media, that it was going to be ran by them. They were going to select the receivers that they was going to go with. Some of the receivers were going to be people that was with him in the past that worked with him on the 49ers, and that it was going to be facilitated by Coach Hugh Jackson. And that was it. That's what everybody knew. Well, Colin Kaepernick and his people did not like the fact there was not going to be no media there, no media access. So they pushed and pushed. So finally, that's when the NFL said Saturday, okay, we're going to let the media come out to the facility, okay, and see you in action. All right, that's fine. Next situation was they wanted him to sign a liability. Now, the liability form that he wants him to sign was not a traditional liability form that you would get anyone that's trying to work out with with a team or work out with it for the NFL for a team to pick. This was some kind of special liability form that was really much going against Colin Kaepernick than it was for trying to be equality across the board. So allegedly, when Colin Kaepernick and his people saw that, the first thing that came to his mind was, okay, this is crazy. I'm definitely not doing this. So that's when they decided that they were going to do something way different. They decided to change the location within the last hour, and that's when Drew High School in Riverdale, Georgia came up, and with his own people. And he looked phenomenal. A lot of people say he's got a good throwing arm. People say he's got an elite arm. Seems like he's really in shape, very buff than what he was before he was playing. And you got the haters that was saying, he's an average quarterback at best. He didn't look he looked okay. But the media saw it, everybody seen it. So my thoughts is what's gonna happen now? Which was probably the whole world is. It is allegedly being claimed that Jay-Z was the man behind all this that pushed for Goodell to set up this whole special workout for Colin Kaepernick. And when I was told that he was very disappointed in the fact that Colin Kaepernick did it this way. But hey, Jay-Z will get over it. I think that in the end of the day, that this was a PR stunt for the NFL. I really do not think the NFL is going to give this guy a chance. The reason why I don't think they're going to give him a chance because his principles. He stands for something. He's not going to fall for anything. And when you dealing with a league like the NFL and the fan base that they have and the history with what Colin Kaepernick has started with his silent protest, and a lot of people didn't agree with it. A lot of people feel like that Colin Kaepernick is the enemy. So I think that they were only doing this just to save face, to say, okay, we gave him an opportunity, and it didn't work out. I think that's why they didn't want no media. I think that's why they wanted to control the narrative their way. But Colin Kaepernick flipped his page on them again. Now, the only way I see them getting him a chance, a shot in the league, is pressure from the fans. If the fans actually push to put this man on the field, but he is all about his principles. He loves his culture, and he's all about social issues. So when you see him wearing stuff like a Kuta Kente shirt, or when you see him wearing something like the black fist and all that stuff, that's just who he is. You have to now look past that and see if he can play ball. And that's where it's going to come down to that kind of situation. So I really don't think they're going to get a man a shot. I really hate to say it, but I don't. Because he stands for something that a lot of people are scared to stand for. And when you stand for things that people are scared to stand for, that's when people will do everything they can to keep you from having any kind of audience to continue to push your stance. So if y'all like my content, please follow me on Twitter, Joe's News and Views. Also follow me on here. Yo, man, select the like button. You ain't got to like what the actual subject is, but if you can also like the quality of the content, so that way it can get my page out front, so people can also see it. And also donate to my Cash App, Joe's Online Outlet, so that way it can keep me to continue to doing stuff like this. So again, like I said before, that's my thoughts on Colin Kaepernick, and I hope you have a good morning.